Hi guys, welcome back. Today I start filming and someone is drilling outside. Today I am going to be getting ready for work and giving you all my life update that is long overdue. I filmed one of these a month ago and obviously now it's outdated. So here it is. I have got a couple of questions that I hope are still on my phone somewhere, that I was asked last time. Yeah, so I'm gonna get ready. I got my hair done the other day, which, if you can see, lovely and blonde again. I mean, I am blonde anyway, but like, I get highlights. Last time I had my hair done was December time, before my birthday, so it had grown out to about there. And I just like it when it's super blonde, and it's just nice and blonde now. And I had it chopped at the bottom bit, so you can't even see it. I just needed a bit cut off because it had grown quite a lot, but also, you know, when it grows and like it gets very thin at the ends, I needed a good cut. So, life update. Obviously, uni is done. I've got my results. You can watch the video. I'll pop a link in the description. I'm a graduate. I have my certificate here. Obviously, I'm gonna hide the results. You can go watch the video if you want to find out. But I framed it and everything, and it looks really cool. I'm gonna put it up my wall. Because, you know, I got a degree. Like, I can't believe it still, to be honest. Yeah, so uni's obviously finished. I've been at home since March, obviously because of coronavirus, and we went into lockdown in the UK, obviously, like most places did. So I've just been living my life. Uni-wise, obviously, I'm not going back in September. My plan was to do the 3 years and then finish. There are some people that I know that are going back to do their masters. I think if there was a course that I wanted to do, I would have considered it, but there wasn't really one that I wanted to do. And also, I just kind of like, I've been in education since I was 5, so I just was like, you know what, like, I feel like now is the time to get out and just do what I want. That is what I am doing. I mean, obviously coronavirus hasn't really helped that, because I would have probably liked to have been on holiday this summer abroad, but obviously we are allowed to do that, but I'm not really comfortable with doing that. I don't really think it would be a good idea. So obviously my plan was to like stay at home in the summer. I was going to work and pay off my overdraft. Luckily, because of lockdown, I wasn't spending as much money as I usually would, so I got as close as possible to being out of it as I could. And obviously I'm now working. I'm not out of it yet. I'm like so close. Obviously I just need to get paid. And then I'll be out, and then I'll be debt free, or not debt free, because obviously I've still got student loans to pay off, but you know, I've got to be earning a certain amount to do that anyway. But yeah, so I have been at home since March, just went back to work in July. Life's not back to normal in any way, because obviously there's still restrictions and stuff, and like, I'm also like, I don't want to be completely stupid, because I'm not an idiot and like do stuff that I shouldn't be doing. But like, I've been out for food a couple of times with my friends and just trying to like gain some sort of social life again, which is fairly hard at the moment. But also, yeah, I've been back to work, so I've been trying to work as much as I can. So I'm working today, tomorrow, Saturday. I've got Sunday off, and then I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm busy working a lot, so because I'm trying to get the monies in, because, you know, I've got plans. I want to try and travel next year, hopefully. I don't even know if that will even be able to happen, obviously, because we don't know what's going to happen with coronavirus and travel restrictions still, so who the fuck knows. But I would like to try and do that. What was the questions? I'm going to check them. Are you going to do YouTube post-uni? I'm still here. I ummed and ahed about it a bit, because I think my problem was that my YouTube videos, the ones that had done well and that people liked, were primarily uni related, and obviously I am no longer at uni, so I can't really make any uni related videos unless they are like past tense. So in terms of that, I was kind of like, I want to carry on, but I don't really know what to do. And obviously we've been in lockdown, so it's not exactly like I could have been like, you know, off out vlogging and stuff, like on amazing adventures, because we've literally been in the house. I didn't really make any videos in lockdown, even though I wanted to, because obviously I was just trying to get my degree done. And it was just very honestly just didn't really know what to make. Like, there were people that are on YouTube that were making videos still, but like, there was a lot of like hauls and stuff, and like, I didn't really have the money to do that. Like I said, I just kind of just wanted to get the degree done. And also just getting used to being at home anyway, and like accepting the fact that uni was done and that was the way it had happened, it took a while, I think, for me to kind of get to grips with it. I feel like it'll probably hit me in September when everyone starts to go back from the other years that I know. And obviously there's people still that I know that go to the uni and stuff that are doing their masters, so I think it will probably be a bit weird for me once we hit September and I'm like, I really am not there anymore. I really am not a student. They're all back and I'm not there because I've left. But yeah, anyway, I'll pull through. It'll be fine. I am excited to like just get used to my life back in Bristol, because obviously I've had 3 years where I haven't properly lived here. So like my friends, you know, they obviously would go out and stuff while I was at uni, and like I haven't really got to experience that part of having a bit of freedom at home. Because like whenever I went out when I was here, like permanently living here, I was still in sixth form, so like I would have lessons the next day and stuff. So like it'll be quite nice just getting to like explore my freedoms within my own city. And also like there's so many places that I have not been because I haven't been here. Food places and like clubs and stuff that I just haven't had the chance to go to because like I've not been here enough. So I'm excited to go to some more places in Bristol, and I already have gone to a few more places. Just trying to, you know, get some like 21-year-old nightlife, non-student nightlife. I kind of went off on a tangent then, didn't I? But yeah, so I want to carry on with my YouTube as much as I can. Like, it's a really good creative outlet for me, and also like if I'm unable to get a job as of yet in the TV industry, like this is a way for me to carry on with like being creative and making some kind of content, and like, you know, I can earn a little bit of money from this, so anything helps really. But I also do really enjoy making YouTube videos. Like I've been making these videos, this channel's like how old? I think I started this when I was like in year 11 or year 10, so I was like 15 I think. So like it's a good like almost probably over 5 years old I think. I don't really want to give that up yet. I love making these videos, and I always find that I get myself on a roll and then I'm good. But I asked on my Instagram the other day if anyone had any non-uni related ideas for me, because obviously I don't want to make videos that you guys don't want to see, but I do want to make videos that I want to make, but I was like, I just don't really have any ideas at the moment. So I've got some new ideas, and if you've got any more that aren't uni related, leave them below. Anything that is uni related is fine. But obviously, I can no longer speak on things that are happening right now. I can only speak on past experiences that I had. But if you want to know about the uni that I went to or the course that I did, that's all fine. Obviously, I'm just going to give you my honest experiences, which I think everyone should do anyway. But if you've got any kind of video ideas for me, anything you want to see, then let me know. Right, let's have a look at the other questions. What have you been doing to keep busy other than uni work? So during lockdown, obviously, I was still a student, still trying to finish my degree. I was also doing stuff around the house. Like, my family are very into DIY stuff, so it was quite good for us because we were just able to get on with projects in the house that we'd wanted to do for a while. I redid our bathroom, which looks so good. You can see a little bit of it in my last vlog, my uni results one. But yeah, no, I painted it all white. Well, my dad did a little bit of it as well. But then my mum made a stencil and I stenciled the wall, and it looks so cool. And we got a new mirror and stuff, and like it just looks really good. We also did the garden up, obviously because it was so beautiful and sunny throughout quite a bit of lockdown. So I painted the garden wall and stuff because it had faded quite a bit, and We just did a lot of like random little bits, quite a few DIY projects. I watched some Netflix. I watched the whole of Ozark, which is a really good series. I highly recommend it. It is about a family that money launders in the Ozarks in America. I really enjoyed that. It was full of drama. I also watched Love is Blind at the beginning of lockdown. I watched Too Hot to Handle, which was trash, but I loved it. I also saw Moana. I got Disney Plus and watched Moana. I watched Hannah Montana again, which was a blast from the past because I don't actually think I ever saw the ending of it. We watched Hamilton when it came out, which, oh my god, was amazing. Yeah, we just kind of like, we did some I did some puzzles, pretty standard lockdown stuff really. We made a bar for our garden and stuff. I feel like everyone was doing that. Like, it was just basic lockdown stuff, like just trying to find stuff to do. I haven't really done anything in my room. Obviously, when I moved back, I like moved all my stuff in, and so I put all the fairy lights up and tried to make it feel homely again. Put pictures up. I will do a room tour soon, but I'm hoping to get a new bed because it's a single bed, and I've had this bed since I was about 10. Maybe younger than that. I've had it for a long time, that bed. And obviously being at uni, all the uni houses that I stayed in halls, they were all double beds. I just really liked them. So I'm hoping to get a double bed. I don't know when. I think I would have got one in the summer once I came back from uni, but obviously because of lockdown, getting a bed wasn't really a possibility. I think I'll do one once I have a new bed, which I cannot wait for because I need something other than a single bed. I can't deal with it anymore. It's not uncomfortable, it's just too small. I've then got another question, which is what are your plans after uni? So obviously my plan was to try and get a job in TV, and I didn't really have my heart set on getting one straight away because it's quite difficult to get into TV anyway. Well, I think. Like, I've sent out thousands of emails, well, hundreds of emails in the past and never got any responses. And also a lot of like entry-level jobs you need to have experience for, which makes no sense in my opinion. I don't see how an entry-level job you need experience for because it's entry-level. Do you know what I mean? Surely you should have no experience for an entry. It's the entry level. You don't have to have any, but that's another subject. And obviously I wanted to come back and try to pay off my overdraft, so I was kind of like, look, I'll come back and I'll look for jobs, but I do also want to just kind of have a bit of free time and enjoy myself, which I have done. But obviously the job market at the moment isn't too great. And we are in a recession. Yeah, my plan was to come back and earn a bit of money and then travel and then try and get a job. But obviously I've already got a job. It's not in TV, but I have a retail job. So I was kind of like, look, now my plan is I'm back home, I'm going to try and work, and then I want to travel hopefully next year in May. I'm not sure. I don't know where yet. I'm thinking interrailing, but obviously we don't know because of restrictions and stuff if any of that will be able to happen. I've got no idea, so who knows. But yeah, I kind of thought that I would try to travel a bit next year and then go into try and then get a full-time job in TV, because like I've said, like I've never really had any kind of freedom to just do what I want. Like, I've always been in school and had those kind of responsibilities, so I think I just need a bit of time to like just earn some money and just travel a bit and just kind of enjoy myself and not have to worry about a serious job, worry about education and worrying about rent. And that's kind of my plan now. So yeah, these are my current plans. They're not really plans. I don't think anyone really has plans at the moment. Those are the questions. In terms of the life updates now, obviously, I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos, but I'm actually now in a relationship. I've mentioned it like twice. But yeah, I have a boyfriend, and that's a pretty big life update for me. Like, the biggest life update, because I have never had a boyfriend. And so his name is Milo, and he is a babe. It's gonna hate me for saying this. So basically he went to uni as well, and we had mutual friends, and we'd talked, not a lot, like randomly we'd talked like twice, I think, like on Snapchat and stuff, like tiny little conversations, lasted for like a couple of days and then we didn't. And then it was obviously my birthday in December, and he messaged me and said happy birthday. And then I was like, oh, thank you so much. And he was like, oh, are you going out and stuff? And I was like, yeah, I'm going out. And he was like, oh, same, I'll see you. And I was like, I'll see you. Like, And then me being me, I was drunk. and I was out on my 21st and he wasn't there, and I messaged him, was like, you're not out, where are you? Might have liked him for a while, not really said anything, and I'd also previously lied to him and told him I didn't fancy him because I was too frightened. He also brings that up all the fucking time. But yeah, so then obviously I went home for Christmas and he went home for Christmas, and then in January we went on a date. And then we just started going on dates. Like, I don't know how many we went on. We went on quite a few. And yeah, then we were like seeing each other, and then we went out for Valentine's Day, and then like 2 days later we asked his girlfriend. So yeah, we were literally seeing each other for like less than a month, and we were together. So yeah. Obviously lockdown happened, so that wasn't great. He went home at the beginning of March because his birthday's in March. So he went home at the beginning of March because he had 3 weeks off of uni. So he went home for the 3 weeks to work. And he was coming back. He was like, I'm coming back to Cheltenham, obviously. We didn't think lockdown was going to happen. I went to see him for his birthday on the 11th. And then, obviously, we went into lockdown 2 weeks later, and I was in Cheltenham thinking he was going to come back, and then obviously he couldn't. So I then went home. And then we didn't see each other for, I want to say 3 months. April, May, June? Yeah, till June. Which... it was difficult, I'm not gonna lie, it was really difficult, especially like being in a brand new relationship. I think it was quite worrying, like, because it was so fresh. Like, it was like, is this gonna, I don't know, I was worried that it could break us, do you know what I mean? Like, not seeing someone for 3 months is a long time, and I definitely, at the beginning of it, I worried about it quite a lot. We were fine, and we're great. Yeah, towards the middle of lockdown, we just kind of got more used to it. We FaceTimed quite a bit, and we were just trying to communicate as much as we could to just like keep it alive and stuff. And it worked fine, and we were great. And then I finally got to see him beginning of July. He came up to see me finally. Also, like, he'd not met my family or anything. I'd been to see him and met his parents and his sister, but like, he hadn't met any of my family, and so I was like crying over this boy that they were like, well, we've not met him, so like, what do we do? Obviously they weren't like that, but you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of hard for them to be like reassuring to me, because they were like, well, we don't actually know what he's like, we don't know him, so we can't give you advice based on his character because we don't know. Do you know what I mean? So he finally got to meet my family, and that went also well. And genuinely, like, it was crazy. It felt like we had literally not been apart when he came to see me. It was so weird. Like, I hugged him when he arrived, and it genuinely was literally like we'd seen each other yesterday. It was the weirdest thing. And then I went down to see him a couple of weeks ago, and then me and my friends and him went on a little staycation to Bournemouth like 2 weeks ago, and that was really lovely. So I've seen him a couple of times now. We're still getting used to, obviously, he lives in Exeter, so we're still getting used to like not being near. And obviously also because we're both working now, you know, we're just trying to like communicate with each other as much as we can when we're not, because, you know, I'll be working and then I'll finish and then he'll start working, so like we do have days where we literally barely speak to each other, which is difficult, but we're getting used to it, and you know, we know that that's how life's going to be for a while for us, so we're going to be fine. As much as it was difficult, like, obviously this is a new relationship and stuff, and anyone that's in a long distance relationship, like, we're quite lucky in that we only live about an hour away from each other, but like, it is difficult. But I do think that we were actually, as much as I didn't like it at the time, I do think that what happened with coronavirus was kind of a blessing for us, because I know for a fact that if we'd been at uni all the way up until June and then had to move home, we would have found it a lot more difficult to like leave each other, because we probably would have spent a lot of time together. So I do definitely think that we benefited from like not getting too attached and like having to spend time apart, rather than like, you know, living down the road from each other and literally getting to spend every day together, which we might not have done, but do you know what I mean? Like, we could have easily seen each other every single day, and I do think that that would have been a lot more difficult for us to change once we left uni. I do think that we probably would have found it a lot harder to get used to it, whereas we'd been together for a month and we were thrown straight into the deep end, and it was like, you can't see each other for 3 months, you're gonna have to distill this and learn to communicate over your phones. So we know now that we can do it. I know that if I don't see him for like over a couple of months, then we survive, and we're going to survive. and we're just gonna have to learn and adapt, you know. And there are people that are in much longer distant relationships than we are. Like, we're very lucky in the fact that we live in the same country and we only live an hour away from each other. That's like my big life update. I have a boyfriend. It's all great and he's amazing. But yeah, so if anyone has any questions to do with anything that I've talked about, like, leave them in the comments. Oh god. And I'll try and reply, or like maybe I'll do another video soon where I answer questions or something. I might just do a Q&A soon. Still going on about it, but the boyfriend thing. I didn't actually genuinely expect to like meet anyone before I finished uni. Genuinely, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna meet anyone. And like, you know, I've like spoken to people in the past and stuff, and all that kind of really fizzled out. And I feel like I was always like looking for something. Like, I was on Tinder and stuff and Bumble, and I was always like looking. And then like I kind of got to like just before Christmas, even before we started talking, and I was like, actually, like, I can't be bothered with this. Like, it was just too much stress. I was fine being single, and like I'd kind of like, I don't need to be with anyone right now. And like, you know, they say once you stop looking, you find what you were looking for. Do you know what I mean? So as soon as I stopped looking for someone, he appeared. You know, not to blow smoke up his arse, but he is so amazing and so lovely, and just like, I couldn't have asked for a better boyfriend, genuinely. Like, he's just amazing. He has his moments, don't get me wrong. But like, he's just great and I love him to bits. So yeah. Cringe moment that was. Oh my god. I'm gonna hide that. I'm gonna do my hair and then I will say goodbye. I'm so happy that it's like so much blonder now. Can you see what? There you go, that's where it's cut. I actually am gonna change this top. I was gonna wear this to work, but the straps just keep falling down. And like, it is so hot right now. I have like one of those stick-on bras. But because of that, I've got like, if you're someone that's got like a bigger chest, you will understand what it's like when it's hot and sweaty, because the underneath of your boobs is just disgusting. I'm getting sweat marks from underneath my chest. So I'm gonna change this top and put an actual bra on that will like collect the sweat, because it's just grim. And this whole conversation that I'm having right now is grim, but you know, people need to realise how difficult it is. And I don't even have it that bad. I honestly, my heart goes out to any girl with a big chest, especially in the summer, because it just is unbearable. But yeah, I'm just going to straighten my hair. I'm currently exporting a video. I don't know if you can hear the fan on my laptop. It's just on the floor. But I've got another video edited to go up on Sunday, and then I will be editing this one later. I'm so ready to like properly get into a good routine with YouTube. Oh god. You know, I just want to try and make an effort, because I do really enjoy it and I do miss it when I don't do it. Like, I don't know, I just do. I'm also trying to make an effort to be more active on my YouTube social medias as well. So if you want to follow them, the links are in the description and I'll pop the names here. They're all Sapit Shah. You'll also find out there before I upload, so if you want to, you know. And you could click the notification bell as well while you're at it. I'm just trying to, I think for the rest of the year, it's just going to be earning money, trying to make some memories, however many, I don't know. Just trying to like navigate this current crazy world that we are living in, and hopefully it will be better once we get to next year, and hopefully Donald Trump will be out of office in the US. But yeah, I hope you are all well, and you know, healthy and stuff at the moment. I feel like I'm saying that in all my videos at the moment, because we are just all living in a very weird time, and we're all living in that time, you know. It's not just a specific group of people. Everyone has been affected by COVID across the world, and obviously it is worse in some places, but you know, I hope it's good for us to check in on each other and make sure we're all okay. Yeah, obviously, as I said earlier, if you have any video suggestions for me, they would be much appreciated. I am going to try and like make a plan of the stuff that I want to make. I will try, if you want one, to get Milo to agree to do a boyfriend tag, because like we've joked about it He is a little bit camera shy, I think. I mean, I don't know. He's not actually really been on camera before. Obviously, I'm not going to pressure him to do it if he doesn't want to. But I do think, because this is the thing, we've done the boyfriend tag before. We did it before we actually started going out. And we were just like, asking each other questions just as a joke, because obviously we wanted to see how well we knew each other and like how much we'd actually like learned about each other and stuff. So we've technically done it before, but obviously some of it will be like different answers now because we've been together for longer. But yeah, so if you want any like things like that, then let me know. I think I'm going to try and persuade him to do one of those, and I think I might also get him to do like boyfriend buys me an outfit or something. That would be quite funny. But it's all depending on if he's comfortable. If he's not, then I'm not going to force him to do anything. But yeah, just any general ideas, greatly received. I really am trying to make the end of this year my mission to just try and make as much YouTube as I can, because it's just something to occupy my spare time with. And it's just nice to look back on stuff, you know, like this year's been a bit weird, but it would be nice if I could like turn the rest of it into a bit of a positive. And there we go. That is my makeup done. Yeah, I'm ready for work now. But yeah, that's everything done. I hope you have enjoyed this video. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to try and cut it down as much as I can. Yeah, you know, a long life update is necessary sometimes. I hope you've all had a lovely day, and like I said, that you're all well. If you want to see more of my videos, you can subscribe down below. It would really be much appreciated. I am almost at 4,000 again. I always fluctuate. I get close to 4,000 and I get it, and then like I lose subscribers, so please subscribe. Yeah, so I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you again hopefully next week. Not hopefully, next week. There will be a video up next week. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.